Welcome to our presentation on Equus, a play written by Peter Schaeffer in 1973, telling the story of a psychiatrist who attempts to treat a young man who has a pathological religious fascination with horses. Schaeffer was inspired to write Equus when he heard of a crime involving a 17-year-old who blinded horses in a small town near Suffolk. As a result, he set out to construct a fictional account on what might have caused the incident, without knowing any of the details of the crime. Throughout the play, there are many reasons presented that could perhaps be accountable for his actions. I shall now give a summary of the play. Dr. Martin Dysart is a psychiatrist who specialises in the treatment of children, but he has grown dissatisfied with his work. One day, Hester Solomon, a court magistrate, comes into his office, imploring him to take on a new client. This client is a 17-year-old boy named Alan Strang, who's recently blinded 6 horses with a spike. She believes that only Dysart's treatment can keep the boy out of prison. Reluctantly, Dysart agrees to treat him. Alan is very uncooperative at first. He has nightmares often, screaming in his sleep. Dysart begins to uncover things about Alan's family, life, and eventually coaxes Alan into answering his questions. His father, Frank Strang, is strict and aggressive. His mother, Dora Strang, is devoutly religious. Alan has always been deeply fascinated by horses, describing them with sexual admiration and fascination. Dysart uses hypnosis on Alan to get him to describe what he used to do with the horses at night in the stables. It is confirmed at last that Alan worships horses and has created a god spirit who lives in all horses, Equus. One particular horse in the stable, Nugget, has come to represent Equus more than any of the others, and Alan would undress and ride him bareback, achieving orgasm. Dysart uses a placebo on Alan to get a confession out of him, discovering the traumatic experiences that led up to the event. It is revealed that a sexual experience that Alan shares with Jill in the horse stables leads him to feel that he has betrayed his god. In distress, Alan takes a spike from the barn and blinds 6 of the horses. After Alan finishes telling the story, he begins to convulse. Dysart laments the permanence of what he does to children as a psychiatrist and realises that he himself is bound and chained by his career, the way that horses are bound and chained in their service to their riders.